Previously on the Cliff Notes of Eli.
Oh, really?
God damn it.
You think we need one more?
Ladies and gentlemen, hear it for Eli Santana, local San Diego youth, and guitar hero.
So we're not going to be a power trio. We're getting another member. Obvious choice is another guitar player, but we're not going to do that. We're bringing in a keyboard player, or keyboardist. Is it keyboard player or a keyboardist? Because I know with piano, it's pianist. So we're bringing in Chris Morris, who's been one of my friends for many years. Amazingly talented singer, songwriter, producer, obviously keyboard guy. Worked as a solo artist, played in a bunch of reggae bands, soul bands, funk bands, hip-hop, did some work with major labels. Yeah, so the dude's legit, so he's just kind of this perfect addition to a metal group that isn't afraid to be a little eclectic. So I met up to talk with him. Well, it was more like it might seem like I ambushed him and his family at the zoo, but we talked it over. He took a little bit of coercing, but he was pretty much right on board immediately.
This is a major disgrace. Forget Warner. Forget Capitol. They're not going to touch us with a 3-meter cattle prod.
You're so worried about your reputation. We don't need a major label. Mike Patton did his best stuff when he started his own label.
Do you know how much royalties the song Epic brings in?
No.
I like the major labels. They gave us money. They gave us facilities. We didn't have to produce anything. I've worked as a solo artist. The fans expect results. It's been a while since you've been out on the road. You don't know what it's like out there.
You know what, Chris?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Call it fate, call it luck, karma, whatever. But I think we're destined to not be signed by a major label.
For what purpose?
Go into business for ourselves.
I don't know, man. This band that you want to put together is going to require a lot of capital. Where are we going to get that kind of money?
I don't know. I don't know.
This would go back probably almost, wait, hold on. This is almost 20 years. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's been almost 20 years. Met Eli randomly at Miracosta College in Oceanside in a recording arts class that we were both kind of the bad kids. They kind of cut class one day and randomly started jamming. And I don't really know what it was, but it was just like, started jamming. A couple hours later, it's just like, dude, any way that, like, any band that we'll be able to be in or play together, like, we got to make it happen somehow. So I mean, after that, we played together for a while, for a few years. Made a run up into LA and jammed for a while up there. Both kind of separated and started doing our own stuff for quite a while. So it's really cool to come back kind of full circle and find an avenue to start making music, jamming, and writing again. So I'm real stoked.
So the exciting thing about bringing in keyboards for Alien Satan is that we're not grabbing someone from like a black metal band or a power metal band or anything like that, which would seem like the obvious choice. So having someone with a more broad background like Chris, it's pretty exciting to see what he's going to bring into the music.
I think in any band that I've ever been in, it's almost like I'm determined to not fit into whatever band that I'm with, whether it be like a reggae band or now Alien Satan. So I think what I bring to the table is a slightly different perspective on things. I love the music. I'm a fan of the music, even though it's not necessarily my quote-unquote background. So I think it's nice to have a fresh perspective on things. I know in any band that I've ever been the front end, I like to bring people in that may not be completely into the same stuff that I'm into. I'm all about the song. And the same kind of things that I think about in the studio as far as like blending and creating parts, I try to take that to the stage as well. Even down to mixing. I don't want to get in the way of what Eli's doing. I don't want to get in the way of what Josh is doing. So I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm going to basically create parts and soundscapes and even mix it and EQ it on stage like I would do in a studio. To make sure that... Motherfucker. It's kind of like when I had Eli playing in my solo stuff for a while. And, Dude, I keep talking about you like you're not the one holding the camera right now. You're right here. This is awkward.
The great thing about Chris is coming right in, he knew exactly what we were going for and what we sounded like musically and stylistically, so it was perfect.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like if John Cicada and Weird Al Yankovic formed a supergroup. Kind of like if Little River Band ditched the river and set up on a flatbed truck. It's like Kokomo era Beach Boys mixed with Slayer. It's kind of like Deep Purple, only not that deep. It's kind of like Keith Sweat and Nail Bomb. It's like Jesse and the Rippers, if only they didn't rip that hard. Kind of like TLC, BBD, and COC. You remember that Lion King album Elton John did? Yeah, it's nothing like that. I don't know, I guess just Loverboy?
So, first show is a week from today, as of filming this, and I'm excited, and I can't wait to let everyone know how it goes.
Lionel Richie ain't got shit on us. Nicole Richie either.